That's right. Now, many of us have climbed Camelback Mountain, but you know, I don't think anybody has ever done the entire trek live on television.
But leave it to our own Sean McLaughlin to go where no man has gone before. Sean started his hike just in the last hour and plans to reach the summit by our 6 o'clock newscast.
Now, Sky 12 has been keeping an eye on Sean, and he is live over Camelback Mountain this afternoon. I believe that's Sean right there.
Looks like Sean. Yeah, that's Sean.
And in fact, we have Sean on the telephone.
Asking from the back.
Well, it kind of sounds like the moon.
It is.
Just tell me about that one giant leap for mankind.
I tell you, it's been a fun hike. It's obviously not a great time of afternoon to hike it because this is obviously the hottest part of the afternoon, but it's been a real nice breeze. I don't know, I can't see the summit, but I think you guys can see it from Sky 12. Rick, how far do I have to go?
I don't know. We have to get Mike McDonald, our Sky 12 pilot, to kind of pan up just a little bit.
See, you've got a long way to go.
Oh, you got a long way to
go. Don't say that.
You'll be there for a while. Hey, Sean, I want to know, did you train for this?
Oh, come on now. I've got my 15-year class union coming up in July, so I've been training
This is the training.
months.
So I just wonder, do you have enough water?
Yes, absolutely. Got my sunscreen on tonight at 5. We've got a special filter for the camera to make it look like I'm actually tan. It's unbelievable the technology we've got on top of the mountain. Plus, some great trivia on what they wanted to do to Camelback Mountain back around 1930. So
I can't wait to hear that.
You're sounding a little winded, Sean. You going to take a rest?
Okay, I'll take a rest.
you can sit down. It's all right. There's a big rock right there. You can sit down. All right, we'll check in with you throughout the course of the afternoon. We've got a camera live up on the top of the mountain for the celebration when you get there.
Sounds good.
Just like you know, at the top of Mount Everest.
All right.
We'll talk to you later, Sean.
Anything to get on television, you know. Another breakup for the Spice Girls.
Coming up next, we'll explain what happened to Scary Spice. You know, our Sean McLaughlin is one talented guy.
That's right. Not only can he walk and chew gum at the same time, he can also bring you the weather forecast while hiking up Camelback Mountain. This guy is amazing.
Now, Sean, are you at the top already?
No. I'm just pacing myself.
Yeah. I didn't think you were at the top yet.
I'm just taking in the sights and the sun. We are looking kind of southbound over the entire valley, and it is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And the wind is actually a pretty stiff breeze up here, and that's what's keeping temperatures down. That low pressure system that's moving in from the north, that's kept us below the triple-digit mark. But I tell you, I've just had an absolutely awesome hike, and there's been some amazing trivia that I've kind of found out about Camelback Mountain itself. In fact, Rick, you might remember this back in 1926. You remember that year?
Hey.
Yeah, he remembers.
Yeah. Hey, the Echo Canyon Bowl Association was formed, and what they wanted to do with Echo Canyon, they wanted to turn it into the Hollywood Bowl of Phoenix, Arizona. In fact, they had concerts all the way up until the early 30s. 1932, they stopped having concerts in the Echo Canyon Bowl area. They would have music just echoing all throughout the Camelback Mountain area.
Cool.
Yeah, and there's two other very cool trivia about Camelback Mountain coming up at 5 and 6, and they have to do with development. And you might be surprised what they wanted to put on top of the mountain, but I should probably get hiking, don't you think?
I was going to say, if you're going to be up there at 5 o'clock, you haven't got much time to get up there.
I know.
Yeah, you better start moving, Sean.
I don't think I'm that far away, though, am I? I mean, I am proving to everyone in the newsroom that I'm actually in somewhat decent shape. Not the best shape, but somewhat decent shape. They didn't think I was going to make it all the way.
You getting tired yet, Sean? You getting tired yet, Sean? I think we lost him.
I think Sean's gone. All right, he's into his hike now. We're going to check out the 5-day forecast that Sean left us before he went off to his casual jaunt for the day. 98 today and 97 tomorrow. And guess what? 90 by Sunday. It probably won't be until
Nina and Lin Sue.
12 News at 5 starts right now.
She's been the principal at a local elementary school for years, but something she did not do during that time could cost her her career and her freedom.
And now that voters have said no way to Rio Salado, are the Cardinals going to fly away?
And Sean is off and running, or should we say hiking, on an adventure that's going to make TV history.
From Arizona's most watched station, this is 12 News.
Tonight, a Valley Elementary.
Well, the heat is on here in the Valley, but Sean wanted to try something that he's never done before.
That's right. He is hiking up Camelback Mountain, and he'll bring us what we believe is the first live broadcast from the top. He and our chief photographer were all smiles when they started up, but how are they doing now?
Hey guys, we're doing all right. We're almost there to the summit. We'll be there by 6 o'clock, but coming up, you are going to get one awesome view from Camelback Mountain. And how hot is it? Plus some trivia. All coming up live from Camelback Mountain. There goes a guy more in shape than I am. Coming up in a few minutes.
Wow.
He did kind of zip right by Scene,
Yeah,
didn't he?
I think so. Well, if you're sick of all the Star Wars hype, stick around. We've got something you're going to want to see. Interesting.
Well, it's a very big day for Scene. He's trying to make some history.
That's right. By bringing us, of course, what we think is the first live broadcast from the top of Camelback Mountain.
Scene, how's it going?
Well, that's right, guys. No equipment has been dropped off by helicopter. In fact, I even got even more highly technical equipment. Chuck, that's Scene's tan meter. That's what I look like, supposedly tan. This is what it looks like. We've got it live coming from Camelback Mountain. Live weather coming up, plus some great trivia you might not know about this fantastic point of interest.
12 News closed captioning is brought to you by Isuzu. Go farther.
Coming up on Nightly News, a look at how certain people could help keep that damage to a minimum.
And Scene is on a real mission today. How's it going, Scene?
Hey, it's going fine, guys. Now, come on. You guys are, you're native Arizonan, Janine. You've hiked this before, correct? Yes?
I have not hiked Camelback Mountain.
In
It's
all
a
that
tough
training
hike,
for
but-
those pageants, you never did this?
Oh, stop.
Come on.
No.
And your birthday's coming up. You and me should do this together because I'm kind
I
of a
would
veteran
die.
of Squaw Peak. I've only done this once, but take a look. Brian Willie, show them this view up here live from Camelback Mountain. And we believe we are the first ever to show this to you because none of the equipment was dropped off by helicopter. It's all portable. And right down there on that rock, that's how you guys are seeing us. That's our portable microwave unit. It's shooting towards our transmitter at South Mountain. I'm just told I'm not supposed to stand in front of it. Otherwise, I could be a Big Mac at McDonald's. It's, you know, kind of like your microwave. You could fry up a nice little sandwich. But we're just a little bit from the summit, and Sky 12's kind of over top of us and kind of showing us how close we are to this summit. But it is unbelievable. This is annually about 300,000 hikers come up this mountain each and every year. Actually, Squaw Peak, the neighbor over there to the west, is the most hiked mountain in the entire country. We've got another incredible piece of trivia about Camelback coming up right at the end of weather. But let's talk about the weather. Boy, it's beautiful up here. Brian, before you go to the weather graphics, take a look at that temperature gauge. It is beautiful up here. Well, there it is. About 85, 86 degrees, a nice little breeze out here. Now let's go to the weather graphics. Sorry about that. It's 94 down at Sky Harbor, 11% humidity, winds out of the southwest at around 18 miles an hour. That's what's kept us below the 100-degree mark, and dew point at 31 degrees. Okay, let's check out things happening across the United States. A pretty dry day throughout most parts. However, some storms are starting to fire up just in the panhandle areas of Texas and Oklahoma and the eastern face of the Rocky Mountains, also down off the coast of Florida. But finally, that cold front that's been really producing some strong weather is now just starting to barely push off the Atlantic seaboard. Let's talk about other things happening as far as the radar is concerned. You can see right now temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s, about 77 in Omaha, 73 in St. Louis, and only 69 in Chicago. Elsewhere, let's talk about things happening out here in the southwest. You can see that we have a few high clouds throughout northern Arizona, but other than that, we have had mostly clear skies. It's just the winds now are starting to pick up from that upper level low just to the north of us. Let's check out temperatures. As you can see, that trough system now moving through to the north of us right now. It is absolutely gorgeous in the high country, about 65 in Flagstaff, and very warm over in Winslow at 81 degrees, 92 in Safford. The overnight lows for this evening, very, very nice for the high country. Temperatures getting down into the mid to lower 30s, about 33, I believe it is, for Flagstaff, 32 at the south rim of the Grand Canyon. So the forecast for tonight, 67 degrees, real nice, clear and breezy. Hey, it is time to take a hike, Jeff Kelly. Here's a look at tomorrow's forecast. We're going to stay under the triple digits, 97 degrees, another breezy afternoon. And then here's your 5-day forecast. What a weekend. Look at that, about 92 on Sunday, but windy conditions. Here's the final piece of trivia for you. Take a look at this animation. Back in 1950, Charles H. Anderson wanted to make what he called the Summit Getaway and put a cable car right around Camelback and 48th Street and take you all the way to the top of Camelback Mountain with a restaurant, a swimming pool. Ladies, as you can see live up here from Camelback Mountain, that measure was defeated back in 1950.
Yeah.
And some other amazing piece of trivia coming up at 6 o'clock. You wouldn't believe what they wanted to put on the very, very top of Camelback. That's coming up at 6.
Okay, well, I hear there's a pop machine up there, so you can go get yourself a cold one in a little while.
That's right.
All right, thanks, Zane.
Mercury quickly coming up on their season opener.
Yeah, very quick. Thanks.
Okay, thanks. And now we're checking in one last time with Scene. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, we're still live up here at Camelback Mountain. It's 88 degrees out here. It's lower 90s by the weekend. It's time to head to the summit. We'll see you there at 6 o'clock. I'm gone.
Okay, take it easy.
Careful.
Plenty of water. Nightly News is next, everyone.
We'll see you back here at 6.
Well, he had sort of a rough start, but for the first time, Scene conquered Camelback Mountain today. He's at the summit right now, and Scene, it's a gorgeous view.
I tell you, it is absolutely gorgeous. And Kent, the weather's even better up here, about 85 degrees. Kent, you've done this many times, right?
Well, I've done Squaw Peak, and actually you're kind of a veteran of Squaw Peak. You're
Yes.
saying this is the first time for you on Camelback, huh?
I hiked it when I first moved out here about 6 years ago, but it was actually my first time on Cholla Trail, and it's the first television station to do something live up at the summit of Squaw Peak, and we're going to show you how we're doing it. We weren't dropped off by the helicopter, as many of the hikers tried to chide me as I was coming up the trail, but we'll talk about that. Hey guys, can you believe 33 years ago they wanted to put something on top of Camelback Mountain? We've got Nancy Patton here from the Junior League, the people responsible for stopping it 33 years ago. Nancy, what did they want to put up here, and how did you guys come about stopping it?
Well, actually, Scene, in 1966, when Sandra Day O'Connor, Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, was president for the Junior League, we donated $8,000 to help preserve the mountain here and enjoy what we're enjoying today.
And that was a lot of money back then, and that stopped the casino development.
Yes, and actually we're donating over $125,000 this coming year.
That's awesome. And Kent Lynn Sue, I don't know if you can see Nancy, but look at how sharp she looks in her little Junior League outfit. Look at how rugged I look. I had to wear my Iowa State so they could see me. That's why I've got the red on. But you look great.
Thank you very much.
And this is a great view. Do you do this a lot?
Not as often as I probably should.
That's as all of us. In fact, let's take a look at Sky 12 from up above, and we're going to show you at the end of weather how they're. We'll stay with town. It is looking absolutely fantastic right now. And let's take a look at the almanac page and show you what happened today as far as weather. Right now at Sky Harbor, it was 93 degrees, so we are definitely going to stay below the triple-digit mark. Winds out of the west at 14, dew point at 32 degrees. Outside, let's take a look at the flow of the clouds moving through the southwest part of the United States. It was that strong upper-level low, bringing some cloudiness for northern Arizona right along the border, but the main effect for us, cooler air from the Pacific Northwest, and yes, windier conditions. In fact, it's going to be windy throughout the weekend, but temperatures are going to rebound actually next week close to the triple-digit mark, lower 90s by the weekend. There's your current statewide temperatures looking very, very nice, up in Winslow at 79 degrees. Here's a look at the overnight lows for this evening. Things are going to be into the mid to lower 30s for the high country. Flagstaff checking in about 32. Elsewhere across the United States, it was a very, very nice day. However, some strong storms just pushing off the Atlantic seaboard up in the northern New England areas. They've had some strong rain showers as well as some late afternoon, those convective type thunderstorms down in eastern Nebraska, western Kansas, and western Kansas, as well as western Nebraska, eastern Colorado. There's a look at the highs for today, about 81 in Omaha, 77 in the Twin Cities. We checked in with a high of 95, 96 over in El Paso, 82 over in Amarillo. Same thing for Dallas-Fort Worth. And there's those forecast lows for tonight, about 45 in Prescott, 43 in Payson, and we're going to go with an overnight low of 67. So that's how your forecast breaks down. 67 degrees, real nice, clear, breezy, great day to take a hike. Tomorrow, let's take a look outside. Well, it's going to be 97 degrees, but look at those winds, 10 to 20 miles an hour. And here's a look at your 5-day forecast. It is looking real, real good for the weekend. A little windy, however, on Saturday and Sunday, but the temperatures dropping down to 92, and then a quick rebound by Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures back up into the upper 90s. So here's a look live from the summit of Camelback Mountain. Here's how we did it. Brian Willie, show them that little device right down there by Herb, the fabulous engineer. That's our little remote microwave unit pointing straight to our transmitter at South Mountain. We hiked all of this stuff up, and in fact, they use that for breaking news situations. They can put a person down on the ground and then shoot it back up to the helicopter and have a person on the ground as well as up in the air. So that's how we did it. We believe we're the first television station to do it, and we've got a pretty big crowd up here. Look at those kids up there. They don't even look winded, Kent and Lynn Sue. I'm about done. How quick did you guys make it up here? 1 hour. 1 hour. I'm 33 years old. I got to start hiking more.
Hey, you know, and one more Junior League comment about that woman's outfit. You're going to end up in Echo Canyon in about 3 seconds. You know that, don't you?
I know, but look at this. I mean, she's got a skirt up here hiking this mountain. But actually, it's not a skirt, Nancy. It's what?
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's culottes. It's culottes. It's those fake
It's
short
Oh,
things.
it's
What?
Awesome. They're
Culottes.
great. And thanks for saving this mountain. Thanks for saving
Thanks.
this
I
mountain.
think they're called skirts now. All right, get the fashion police out there.
Well, dieting or exercise, is one better than the other if you want to lose weight?
Coming up next, we put both of them to the test.
And of course, if the Cardinals want to look elsewhere, they have until October to go to try to form either a new stadium district or revisit the East Valley Stadium District.
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark. And we're going to close tonight with a gorgeous shot of Camelback Mountain. Thanks for watching 12 News.
We'll see you at 10.
Walk. Slow, slow. First ever. Where is this coming from? I've done this before. They're killing me. No, the live part, Oh, but they're not saying live. They're not saying live. All right, so now we're up for the ATs. Where should we do the ATs at? Let's do a 360-degree shot. Okay. Okay, so I'll just stand and you're gonna go all the way around. Yeah, and go. You know, there's 50. Plus, I'm Sean McLaughlin live from the summit of Camelback Mountain. If you've never been up at the top, here is the view. We're going to have that weekend weather forecast coming up. Plus, here's the look live from Sky 12. Can you believe 33 years ago, you might not have seen this view at all? We'll explain coming up.